Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to AUSF1 Round 1, Tier 1 from the lovely IMOLA circuit. Yes, it is Slammer here on the mic, back after a bit of a break through the last season. I thought I'd get my commentary wares back in track, and here we are tonight, running solo for the lovely lads at AUSF1. Please let me know if you can hear me okay and the sound is coming through. Did have a little bit of an issue where we disconnected earlier, but I think we are running just nicely. Just waiting for someone to let me know in the chat, please, if it's coming through all right. But I can see the lads are just about ready to get going. Like I said, round one, IMOLA. Let's have a look at our calendar. And there we go, starting off with the first leg, the European leg for round 1, 2 and 3. We are at IMOLA tonight, and our friends in Tier 2 will be there tomorrow night. Next week it's Austria, and then off to Hungary to complete our European leg. And then we move into the second part, the Americas. Then the third part in the Middle East. Then the fourth part, obviously, Australasia, Japan, Singapore, finishing off with Australia on the week of the 27th and the 28th of April. Still don't know if I can be heard, so please let me know because I can't hear myself. Anyway, I can see that we are just about ready to get out on track. I will just set a... Oh, actually, I can do that when I flick across. Let's have a look-sees. There we are. Alrighty. Let's get a few things up and running. We want to see a track map. We want to see the lap data, and we don't want to see the telemetry. Alrighty. We're ready to rumble. Have you missed this, guys? Because I certainly have. There is no question about that. I've been looking forward to doing a little bit of comms these days. And we are back. We are definitely back. Who is out first? Let's have a look. It is the letter P. Who's going to be, I think he's the first. Yeah, he is the first one. Just getting a little bit of an installation lap done. Getting a little bit of heat into those tyres and ready to rock and roll. This place isn't very friendly on the tyres. Not sure what the weatherman's got to say about tonight. Can always be a little bit interesting around here. I know there's been plenty of races where the heavens open up, and when they open up good and proper. But so far, so good. So we're supposed to have a full grid tonight, but I know there are a couple of people that are having some issues. Let's call them issues. Connecting into the game, as we found with this lovely F125 game. Hopefully the next one, next year, will be a little bit better. Of course, we've got some DLC coming up for the second half of this year to reflect the 26 season. But for now, we are with the letter P as he now makes his way down the start straight and into, well, it's a bit weird because turn 1 turns into turn 2, but through the very first of the chicanes, I think that's the Tamburello, if I'm not mistaken, then comes into the Villeneuve chicane, which is turns 5 and 6, and then comes up into the famous Tosa corner, the left-hander. So important to get a fantastic exit out of here as the cars pull over to the side, and he makes his run up the hill into the Piratella, and then the famous Aqua Minerale. Any penguins on the grid tonight, says Oscar? I don't fucking know. There's no PLP tags there, mate, so I would say if there are, they're pretend ones. Come and join me, Oscar. Yeah, right. Ooh, cheapers. All right, so let's see. As the letter P now makes his way around the final couple of corners, makes his way up to the start-finish line, and we'll be setting a 14.652. Oscar, what is a good time around here for mere mortals? We can see Tyler has now gone 14.4. So there we go, a couple to beat there. Who we got next coming around? I haven't got a clue. I am as colourblind as they come. And there's a few names I don't recognise. Haztan. Haztan. Sorry, mate. I don't recognise the name. But they are coming through thick and fast now. Let's see. His Botanical will follow him around as he gets through. Where's he? At Aqua Minerale. The low 12s have been known to be challenged. The low 12s. Cheapers creepers. So, yeah. Oh, Greg, stop it. Stop it. Please stop it. Sitley sit. Yeah, 107.67 is what Gregory's trying to achieve here tonight. As I do my old juggling motion. Let's see how we go. Botanical Bot comes across a 15.356. Who will be next? Globdrip, is it? No, he's invalidated. How's Logan looking? He's into the pits. Mahavir, what's he doing? He told me he's not going to qualify. And with that sort of time, I don't think he will. I reckon he's just going to pull into the pits and start at the back of the grid as he... Oh, jeepers. Mahavira. All right, so Tyler has set the first time, first lap in anger, 14.473. Letter P with a 14.6 and Apollo Pepsi with a 14.7. I think Glob we said was invalid. Oh no, Glob tells me he's gone purple in sector 1. So let's follow Glob. As Mad Dog has retired. Lovely. Through the Minerale, and he's left the session. Sorry, Mad Dog, I cannot invite. Oscar, you're going to have to tell me if I'm saying these names correctly, because now Globdrip comes into the Rivazza. Oh, stop it, Oscar, stop it. Makes his way across the start-finish line and Globdrip into P10 with a 15.860. Bags. Got to get on Bags. On board with Bags Liddell as he makes his way into the Rivazza. Turn 17 and 18 as they're known around the world. He will make his way across the line. Not representative. Bags 11th. I'm expecting more out of him. Oh, stop it, stop it, stop it. Get him in here. Get your owner in here. Get him to see what his prodigy's doing, starting from the back. Stop it. All right, what do we got? Aiden, he's on an outlap. Oh no, that's Logan. All right, that's Aiden there. All right, he's up on his time through Sector 2. What's he going to do is he makes his way to the top of the timing charts. 14.301 for Aiden. Who else have we got? Cam, are you still going? Or what are you doing? No, you're coming back in. Simo. One of the nicest people in the community, this guy is. So let's see how Simo goes as he makes his way. Where is he? He's just gone through Aqua Minerale into the Variante Alta, and he makes his run down to the Rivazza. Am I doing all right there, Oscar? All right, let's see how Simo goes and makes his way to to the start finish line. Simo up into P7, exactly what we needed. How is Logan going? Through Sector 2, gets the arse end a little bit squiggly, manages to keep it within the white lines. Sounded foreign, come on, please. That's what it's supposed to be. Yeah, a little bit of a cut there. I don't know how it stayed. Well, what's the opposite of red? Valid. Let him cook. Alrighty, Logan now. Oh, jeepers, that looked a little bit wide too. Am I tripping or what? Into the pits he comes, so nothing from him. Let's see if Verks can do anything. Doesn't look like it. He might be going again. He comes into the pits. Verks. Oh, jeepers. A little bit squiggly does Verks get. Alright, see if Tyler can reclaim top spot. No, he can't. He's 1.5 seconds down. We're going to get off Tyler. Let's get on to the letter P. It's a great track, Oscar. Remember, OFI? Great track. Alright, that's invalid as well. Who else have we got? Pepsi. How's the Apollo one doing? Through sector 1 he comes, makes his run up until he's 0.18 up. Toddy goes to the top with a 14.066 it is, not a 6.7, it's a 6.6, sorry Greg. 14.066 as the Williams just gets out of the way. Bit of a cut there from Apollo, unfortunately might have been distracted a bit by the Williams, and it is invalid. He will need to go again. How's the letter P doing? He's done. Skis. Jazz. A little bit down on his first run. Great track, mate. Great track. Alrighty. How's Jazz? I can't even remember it, Greg, I'll be honest. It's all a blur to me. Oh, a little bit wide. No, stays in. Jazz Tad comes across the line. What does he do? Doesn't improve or does? 5.42. Have shame. Nightbot. Oh. That wasn't me that deleted whatever got deleted. Nightbot doesn't like you, Oscar. Alright, who are we going to jump on now? Oh, I keep pressing the wrong fucking keyboard. Alright. What's Pepsi doing? Is he coming back in? Of course! How can I not? Thank you for the reminder there, Greg. Big happy birthday to the one and only Emperor of the Penguins, Mr. Sebastian King Sebi. Happy birthday, sir. Old enough to drink in the United States now, I believe. As Pepsi comes in. Who else? Oh, Miss Lockie. Self-proclaimed emperor, yes. Alright, so Lockie now sitting in P2 right next to the Red Bull of Toddy. How's Aiden going? Is he still getting around? No, he'll be coming in a sec. Cam, how you doing, sunshine? You're down. Botster, he's invalid. Cashmash, there's a name I haven't seen in a while. Alrighty. Alright, let me know, guys, who do you want to follow for a lap when they get on? What? 60? Are you serious? 60? That can't be right because it's only telling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, when I look at the community in Discord, there's only 11. Now there's 50. I don't know what's going on. Holy bot. Who's botting? Ah, there's no way. This is not Rush. All right. Hold a message. Oh. SJC. That's gold. Alrighty, who are we going to follow, guys? Give me someone to follow. I don't think anyone's out there, actually. Let's see. Verks, is he on a lap? Verks is coming in. KLX has just joined. He shall make it 19. And we are all in the pits. Am I allowed to... Did that work? Oh yeah, I can allow shit. Alrighty. How much time we got? Surely these are the last runs, right? On Lord. Let's get on board with Lord Mahavir. Oh yeah, there you go. Classic Lord Mahavir. What are you doing? For the love of God, what are you doing? Mahavir, there are very important people watching. I heard there's you're trying to get disqualified, are you? Because that's what's going to happen. Are you going to do a lap? Just let me know if you're going to do a lap, and then I'll get off you if you're not. Ooh, there you go. Well, there's the challenge for me, mate. Oscar says, Yona will send you another DM if you put it on poll. Go on, have a crack. No? Okay, well, let's get back to the racing. Who we got? Letter P. He comes out for his final run. Does the letter P. Oh, too bad, mate. I was on ya, and then you're gone. So I want to follow the people that actually take it seriously. Letter P now. He comes through the third sector, or is he just on a play around? Stop it, Oscar. Alright, that ain't going to work. Who's that? Apollo Pepsi. He comes to the line. This is looking pretty good, is it? P3 for the Pepsi man with a 2-1-2. Still not quite enough to pop it at the top of the tops. Lockie's now up by half a tenth, it looks like, as he makes his way off. Oh, jeepers creepers. Holy track limits. Okay. Well. Yes, it is the track, mate. It's still valid. Let's see. What's Toddy doing? We'll get on board with Toddy, actually. Let's have a look. A current pole sitter coming through sector number 1. As he makes his way into, is he at Tosa? Yes, he is through Tosa as the clock strikes 0. No improvement coming from the Simo, but we're going to be on board with Toddy through to the end as he makes his way up to Aqua Minerale 11, 12 and 13. Makes a run back down to the Variante Alta. Lovely little chicane. Cut. Keep it within track limits, he certainly does. Into the Revazza, just for you, Greg, as he's got a little bit of traffic to contend with ahead. Is it going to have an impact on him from a 14.066 to a 13.726? Toddy absolutely slaps it on pole position. Could Lockie do anything? No, he can't. He's down. Who else have we got on a lap? Tyler. He's making his way across. Stays in P6. I think that's all we got. What's Cashmash going to do? Can he improve from P16? He does to P15. Botanical Bot puts himself into the pits. Lockie will not be improving, and that is your grid, ladies and gentlemen. Toddy will start from pole. Aiden right next to him, 2/10 behind. Lockie in P3, Apollo Pepsi in P4. And that is all she wrote. Oh, I love communicating. Oh, there you go. Toddy is your pole sitter. Oh, wrong fucking keyboard. Okay. Toddy's your pole sitter, followed by Aiden Raiden, Lockie, Apollo Pepsi, Jazz Tan, Tyler, Bags, Cam, Letter P, KLX, Logan, Glob Drips, Simo, Verks, Cashmash, Botanical Bot, Lil Sheldon, Lord Mahavir sets a fantastic lap time as Mad Dog does not set one at all. I've never seen a 4 minutes 43.666, the number of the beast. And here we are, out on track, ready to rumble. I have to cook up a strategy masterclass. Oh, yes. I like it. Oh, jeepers. Oh, a little bit of advice given there from Oscar. Yes, you should, Mahavir. Listen to Oscar. He knows what he's talking about. Alrighty. Who's winning? Actually, Mahavir, medium, soft, I heard, is the way to go. You'll be so much quicker than everyone. Oh, here we go. We are ready to rumble, guys. 2 lights, 3 lights, 4, 5. And we are go for season 10 at AUSF1, and it is Toddy who gets a brilliant start off the line in that Red Bull. Aiden is Raiden just behind him, going a little bit wider. Lockie with the Haas just behind too. And can they settle in nicely? No, we've got some spinners. It is a Sauber that is around. It was bound to happen, and it certainly did. But Toddy get a fantastic start. Aiden just behind. Lockie in P3. Already been gapped by the ones in front, but that had to do quite a bit with a little bit of a spinneroo there from the kick Sauber. Logan in P6, the letter P in 7th, and we are line of stern, and the top two, Toddy and Aiden, have already gotten away. Is Aiden right up his clacker? We do have 4 Red Bulls here, or 4 Racing Bulls, depends, whatever you want to call them. In the F1 esports scene, I reckon there's 4 anyway. Let's get some... lap data up, there we go. Alrighty, so Aiden sitting just behind Toddy, and we've got Lockie who has already... Terraline, yeah indeed. Lockie who's already caught back up, but he's left Jazz in his dust a little bit, so there is another little bit of a break. Who we got? Letter P into the pits. Must have been him that had a little bit of an early doors issue there with the kick Sauber. I don't even know who it was. Must it Pepsi? Must have been Pepsi actually, because he has dropped down a little bit. Let's have a look at our movers and shakers. Yes, Pepsi down 3. Logan up 5 spots, as too is KLX. A little bit of Oscar King special there for KLX. Let's have a look at the tyres. On the hard tyres as well. So KLX looking very, very, very nice indeed. As Mad Dog has come in for a set of softs. Or am I tripping? Or is he coming off the softs? We shall find out indeed. But it is Toddy who is looking to go from pole to checkered. Aiden sitting just behind. Lockie just joining back up. A little bit of a break to Jazz has, I don't know, tell me. Yeah, let's see how it works out. Let's see. Let's get on the Mad Dog anyway. Let's get on board with him on those soft tyres. I wish I had tyre wear on because we would watch it go down like... No, I'm not going to say it. This is not a mature audience. This is PG. Yeah, could very well be double digits already, Oscar. Halfway through one lap. Let's get back up to the top there. Hastam, he's going to be looking to try and catch up to Lockie ahead. But more interestingly, let's see if KLX can make use of those hard tyres. Just right on board with him for a little bit. As Mahavir hasn't made up the ground that he was hoping to make up, has already have to come in, put on a set of mediums, and that might be race over for the Lord and Saviour Mahavir himself. Let's get on board, like we said, with KLX on the hard tyres. I think he might be the only one that has started on the hard tyres. I can see the letter P's on hards now, but he's, I think he's made a stop, has he not? Or am I tripping? Yeah, he most definitely has. Let's see the power of the DRS. Although 8/10, 9/10 behind, how much is it going to drop? Down to 7. Oh no, extending a little bit. So just chilling his KLX down to half a second, not bad. Didn't look like Terrawing there, yeah, he must just easing into it a little bit. So I think Lockie has now found himself in a little bit of no man's land. Dropped off the back of Aiden. Hastam's going to want to try and get into the 1 second of Lockie ahead of him before KLX comes barging through. They do have a 3 second gap there to GLX, who is leading out a train of, what's that, four drivers, I think. Yep. So it's a little bit of Noah's Ark. Well, nothing like Noah's Ark. That was 2x2. This is 2x1 by 1x4. So, yeah, nothing like it. But you know what I mean. Oh, nice cut there. Who was that? That was Apollo Pepsi. Decided that racetracks are optional. Must have had a little bit of an issue there. Cuts across, earns himself a penalty. Thanks for coming. He'll have to serve that one at the end. I think it was a straight 3 seconds. Yeah, it was. And into the pits he comes. Alrighty, so maybe we get to settle down just a little bit now. 32 laps of this absolutely sensational racetrack. Great for racing. Just ask Oscar King, he'll tell you all about it. He loves the place, it's his favourite. Runs true in that Italian blood of his. Actually, I don't think he's got any Italian in him, but who knows, after what happened a few weeks ago, he might like some. Sorry, mate. Well, at least the offspring anyway. I'll leave that. So, Toddy and Aiden going around, just chilling. Lockie in P3, hoping to keep Jazz Tan away from him. KLX behind on those hard tyres. What the hell is this commentary? It's called fun, mate. That's all it is, just called a little bit of fun. No, it's going to stay PG. Sorry, it's going to stay PG. Alrighty. So Cam just fallen off a little bit now from GLX, and he'd be wanting to take advantage of those medium tyres, but I don't think he will be. I think those hards will be better now. Oscar, let me know. Those hards will be better. And he might be doing well to try and keep Simo away from him. Bags in the Mercedes just following up now as well, so I think he's just going to bide his time a little bit. As Tyler comes into the pits. Off those mediums onto another set of mediums, so a little bit of a two-stopper there for Tyler. PlayStation on top. PlayStation on top. Right. Ah, yes, because Toddy's on PlayStation, of course. Yeah, but PlayStation's also last as well there. So, I suppose if you average it out, they're in the middle. But Toddy's done very well. Start on pole position. And can't quite shake Aiden away. And I think Aiden's just going to stick with him for a little bit. These guys will be well versed. Just play it a little bit safe. They've got a nice little gap to Lockie, now out to 3 seconds. Jazz just tucked in behind Lockie there, and KLX on the hard tyres. He's going to look obviously to go quite a bit longer than the rest of them. And I think KLX will be feeling a little bit better on his hard tyres, so let's just stay with him for a bit. Actually, what do we reckon? We might just jump on board with KLX. Let's see how we go as he makes his way through Aqua Minerale. Makes his run down to the Alta Chicane. Not really a spot to have a crack here, especially not at this early stage. 7 laps of 32. Now makes his run down to the Ravazza. And this is where he's going to want to stick nice and close and hopefully take full advantage on the exit, but he will be able to see that Jaztan will have DRS from Lockie ahead of him, so not too much of an advantage. Is it Terra Wings or is it not? I don't think it is, because he'd be catching at a rate of knots there, but it is Lockie who has, well, as I've said, he's made the move. He did, and then earned himself a 3-second penalty, so not the very best for Lockie. Let's check in a little bit further down. Botanical Bot in P11, just in a little bit of no man's land, so he'll want to try and catch up to the guys ahead. Sheldon in P12. Yeah, that'll do it. As Tyler on those medium tyres, fresh set of mediums. Oh, we've got a yellow flag. Who's that? It's Sheldon. Cop the comms curse. And yeah, not the best there for Lil Sheldon Mahavir. Let's get on board with him for a bit. Let's see. Is he going to catch up? He's going to want to do a little bit better. He's already had to make a stop. Yeah, I've cursed them all. Everyone's been cursed. Oh yeah, it was Aussie that cursed them. So, Mr. Confidence, Lord Mahavir, thought he's going to wipe through the field at a rate of knots. Hasn't been able to do so. Sitting in P13, already had to make a stop. It was a stationary car, he said, off the start, well, through turn 1 and 2. Or no, sorry, it's actually turn 2 and 3. Turn 1 is not quite a turn, it's just a curve. So Mahavir now has caught up. I'm actually going to get on board with him here, because he should make it an absolute breeze. Well, of course he's going to make it a breeze. Sheldon comes into the pits, gets himself a 10-second penalty, and I reckon that might be sayonara for Sheldon, or is he going to keep going? Mahavir gets himself another spot up into P12. Let's head back up to the top. So Jaztan fighting with Lockie and KLX. So these three just going around nicely. So we've got a little group of 2 out the front with Toddy and Aiden. Lockie, Hastan and KLX making up the next little group, and then Simo leading out the next group, just ahead of Cam in this kick there. Bags and a lovely Mercedes. We've had a bit of a swapsies at the topsies, so Aiden has thought, you know what, it's time to strike, and strike he does. As he makes the pass on Toddy, puts himself up into P1, and for the first time tonight, Toddy has been beheaded. So when is the likely... Oh, jeepers creepers, see you later, Toddy. Thanks for coming. Oh, jeepers. What on earth? It is a complete and utter DNF there from Toddy as he's come out of Tosa, got on the gas, and the gas went boom. Toddy is out. Our pole sitter. And I'll tell you what, I reckon KLX will be absolutely cursing right about now, because everyone is going to come into the pits, put on a set of hard tyres. Unfortunately for KLX, it's come at the wrong time. Well, don't be afraid to clip that one, ladies and gents. Toddy goes boom. And it was called. Oh, you're going to have to tell me how to say your name phonetically there. Alrighty, so they're all in the pits. KLX is bolted on a set of mediums. Just had to do it, didn't he? As Toddy has left the session, managed to get out of his car okay, gives us a thumbs up. He's alive. And I'm not making any centre references. Alrighty, so Aiden, who was challenging Toddy, will now have Lockie up his clacker when we go for the restart, which might be in a couple of laps, a little bit of field spread. It's not me, mate. It's Nightbot that keeps deleting your messages. Oh, yeah, you've put the link in. Hang on, let's see if I can copy it. Let's see if it lets me do it. Copy. Surely won't. Surely won't. Oh, yeah, there you go. Thank you for that, Sebi. Yeah, Nightbot doesn't let you post links, mate, so I had to put it in there under the AUSF1 account. There you go. Toddy goes boom. All right, a little bit of a reset. We are a third of the way through this race on the 11th of 32 laps. Let's have a look at our movers and shakers through this race. Aiden and Lockie up one each, thanks of course to Toddy. KLX was doing absolutely magnificently there on the hard tyres. It looked like it was his for the taking. Up 7. Jazz up 1. Simo up 8. Bags up 1 as well, up into P6 from his starting position of P7. Our big loser has been Apollo Pepsi, unfortunately, down 10 spots. Letter P. Oh, stop it. 6, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Alrighty, so just waiting for Sheldon Mad Dog to catch up, and we will get racing again for the final 2/3 of this first round of AUSF1 here at IMOLA. Safety car is out, thanks to Toddy. Who did a little bit of a boom boom. Alrighty guys, let me know who we're going to jump on for the restart. What have we got? Okay, so we're waiting on Sheldon to catch up. He's got half a lap to do it, because I reckon Bert's getting a little bit sick of just driving around here. Which one is it? Is it the Aston? Come on, Sheldon, catch up, please. Alrighty. I think we'll jump on board with Lockie for the restart. There we go. Safety car is in this lap. Sheldon might just catch up. He's going to need to floor it out of Aqua Minerale. As Lockie, Aiden, KLX on those medium tyres, he's going to be absolutely rapid, but they ain't making it to the end. I'll give you the hot tip. So he'll want another Toddy style boom boom. Sheldon's caught up. It's all on Aiden. It's right on board with Lockie. Lockie taking the inside, Aiden taking the long way around. He's going to keep it as late as possible, of course, with his long straight heading down into, well, it's actually turns 2 and 3. He's going to leave it as late as possible. Oh, this could be dangerous heading into the chicane. Oh, he did catch him napping. Most certainly caught him napping. And KLX is going to take full advantage. It looks like pulls up to the inside. Is KLX going to get the move done on Lockie? Not quite. Lockie manages to keep his nose ahead. But Aiden absolutely snorted him off the line. And KLX now comes up side by side with Lockie, manages to get his nose in front, and it is the medium tyres of KLX who does get ahead, but Lockie makes the move back, and Jazztan's just there sniffing around for the scraps, bags as well. Oh, this is going to be a fantastic way to go. As my wife tells me to shut up, because I'm too close to talk. Alrighty. So it is Aiden who's managed to get a massive 1.5 second jump on Lockie. KLX, who did get his nose ahead, hasn't been able to maintain it. And we are off now. Aiden, it's his to lose now. So Aiden will be able to make it home from here. Already 1.6 seconds ahead. We've got a little bit of movement down in the midfield. Apollo, Pepsi and Tyler having a little bit of fisticuffs as DRS has been enabled. Globdrip has dropped. Now, who's the Globdrip? Yes, it is Globdrip who has dropped down a little bit. Oh, look at that, right up his clacker, right into the slipstream there. Can he get the move done? He can. Logan does get himself ahead, puts himself a position up into P13. Great little battling there. Verks with the penalty. So the penalty's starting to come up, side by side they go. through the Villeneuve chicane, I believe it was, and now they come in to Tosa. Great battling in the midfield there. And it is Logan who just tucks in there behind Apollo Pepsi. Just ahead though. What do we got? Next one. Oh, wrong button. There we go. So the penalties are coming thick and fast now. And it is Tyler in P11. We can see Mahavir has now got a little bit of a jump. So now that the field has come a little bit packed together, Mahavir's ready to strike, and he's got 2.2 seconds to try and catch up to Cam ahead while trying to hold off the letter P behind him. The letter P will have DRS, but Mahavir... Oh, another one out. What's happened to Glob Drip? Did he retire? It must be in the pits. Yeah, in the pits for Glob Drip. So down and out, and you can count him out. Mahavir, 2.4 seconds. Let's keep an eye on this one. Cashmash behind. And Tyler, I think, is the one that we're going to watch as he makes his... Trying to make a little bit of a move there as Lord Mahavir is trying to break that 1 second and the threat behind from Cashmash. So just keep your eye on the times there with Mahavir. Now down to 1.8 seconds. It won't be long and it'll be in the train. I'll tell you who's not in the train. That's KLX on those medium tyres. 1.2 seconds. He's managed to get the jump on Lockie. Lockie couldn't quite keep pace there with Aiden. And now Aiden with a 1.3 second advantage. KLX holding off Lockie behind. But Lockie now with DRS will get to open that rear wing as he does right there. And can he make the pass nice and easy? Easy as you like. Up the outside. So these guys maybe just working a little bit together to try and close the gap there on Aiden ahead of him. Lockie regains P2. KLX in P3 with a gap now to Jazz. Bags in P5. As we've settled down now, the movers and shakers. Let's have a look. KLX up 7, but he will need to stop again. Simo up 7, Mahavir up 10, down to 1.7 seconds. So he's going to want to get up to the back of the little train that has developed from P2 down. Jazzy's just doing his best to try and keep touch, but Bags picks up 3 seconds. There's the race win gone for him, that is for sure, unless he can get that taken out or taken off in the steward's room. And the train from P2, Logan now with the pen. Aiden just extending the gap now to Lockie. We got Bags just falling outside of DRS. Is Bags, does he get to open his rear wing? No, I don't believe he does. Let's get back on the tyres. There we are. So the safety car restart has seen us just get everyone obviously back together again, but Aiden has managed to take full advantage, got a fantastic getaway off the safety car restart, left it as late as possible, left the rest of them just lagging a little bit behind. KLX could have had a bit of a nibble at Lockie, but they get through nice and safely. As we head into, well, the 18th of 32 laps here of Imola. Bags got the penalty, looked to take the wind out of his sails a little bit, and just fallen outside of the DRS there. He's going to want to keep Simo at bay, but oh, another one for Bags. That's not nice. Bit of a head loss there for Bags, maybe. Who knows? Oh, if the Oracle has spoken again. He called Toddy going boom. And now he reckons Aiden's going to go boom in the next 6 to 7 laps. 6-7. Hey, Greg. or Mahavir, or any other children that are in the chat. Yeah, it looks like it, with Verks now getting himself a pen. Let's have a look at these penalties. They are starting to rack up. Lockie with 3, Bags with 6, Verks with 6. All right, so Bags hands it over to Simo for Simo to try and catch up to the lead group just ahead. KLX, those medium tyres are going to be dropping off, and I think they have 8 laps in. Those hards are going to be considerably better. Oh, as Puppy wants to come and sit on my lap. There we go. So I wonder what the plan is here for KLX. He's going to need to come in again. Nah, there's not 44 people here, mate. You click the little community tab up the top. It tells you how many people are here. That's how we catch other people. We certain people in our community that like to take advantage of technology rather than other things. So yeah, I don't know what's going on. Oh, Oscar's back. He's back. Toddy Soul, shock. Have a look at the clip just at the top, mate. Your brother caught it for us. Not quite in 4K, but caught nonetheless. Toddy went boom. Indeed, Toddy went boom. And it looks like KLX's tyres are about to go boom as well. 9 laps in, and he's going to be falling at a rate of knots. The Oracle has predicted that Aiden falls asleep or goes kaboom by, what was it, lap 24, I think you said? That is correct, Oscar. It went boom. So I don't think there's much more that's going to happen here tonight, lads. It's going to be a bit of a procession. We're hoping we might get some action. Let's have a look. Bags with the head loss. Managed to regain some composure again now, and he's now back up, tucked under the rear wing of Simo, who has Lord Mahavir just behind him. Mate, what do you want me to do? It's IMOLA. It's Australian League Racing. Sit. That's what you'd say, isn't it? Anyway, let's have a look. Lie to us with a smile. Okay, we're going to have a fantastic final 11 laps here at Imola. Lord Mahavir is going to be looking to try and put the cat amongst the pigeons. The pigeons being Bags, Simo, KLX, Jaztan, Lockie and Aiden. Mahavir being the cat. He ain't no pussy, I'll give you the hot tip. He likes to work his way through. Let's get on board with him as he tries to negotiate Bags. And there he does. Nice and easy. Bang. But Bags is not going to have any of it. Gives him the required racing room. A little bit of a wheel lock. And Bags says, no thank you. I want my position back. But I think it's only a matter of time now because Mahavir. Oh, Bags almost shut the door on him. Is he going to put him into the wall? Oh, it would have been lovely to watch, but unfortunately, no. Didn't put him into the wall. Oh, fortunately, no. Didn't put him into the wall. Bags survives. Mahavir survives. Yoda Martins would be proud as Mahavir makes his way up into P6. He's going to need pure pace, though, to catch up in the final 10 laps. He will not have the assistance of DRS. Poor KLX, his tyres are about to go boom. At what stage do those mediums go boom, Oscar? It'll be any minute now, I'm assuming. Although... Oh, stop it. Stop it! What do we got? So, Simo has now caught up to KLX. Yeah, unfortunately, KLX is a little bit of a sitting duck there on those medium tyres. How long until the tyres go boom? KLX's, mediums, 11 laps old. Because we're going to ride with Simo until he makes the pass, and we know it's not going to be far away. Oh, well, there you go. Done it already. because KLX is coming into the pits. Where are we? Mahavir. There he is. We're going to get on board. I think this is where we're going to have the action tonight. As Mahavir coming out of Tosa, well within the 1 second required. Unfortunately, no DRS here. He'll need to maintain this gap as he comes out of 17 and 18 at Revatsa. Botanical Bot picks up a 3 second penalty, but we will ride on board. Oh, we've got a yellow flag. What's that for? It is it the Mad Dog? Has Mad Dog gone boom? Someone's gone boom. I don't know. Anyway, back onto Mahavir. So he's going to look to line him up coming out of the Revatsa. The second one, we can see the flashing ahead. Simo, is he out of juice? He is. Mahavir just says, thank you for coming. Away I go, and Mahavir will take P number 4 as Sheldon picks up another pen. So Mahavir is going to make a bit of a... It was letter P that went boom. Thank you, Josh. Colour blindness, not good. Trying to commentate. So it's going to be up to Mahavir now to use his tremendous pace, his Ferrari-inspired pace. Try and catch up to the top 3 and then the top 2 and hopefully the top 1. Although he does have 8 laps to go at the end of this one. And I wonder if Simo's going to become a little bit of a... No, well, Simo's just picked up a penalty himself, so... No good. As all the penalties are starting to rack up. Let's have a look. 3 seconds for Lockie. 3 for Simo. 6 for Bags. You guys can read. I don't need to call them out. So now 3.6 seconds, 3.5 seconds Mahavir's got to try and catch up. We've got a little bit of movement and shaken with Tyler getting the move done on GLX. So Tyler puts himself up into P6 and he's going to look to try and catch up to Simo ahead, or at least stay within the 3 seconds. KLX on those fresh medium tyres, setting the fastest lap. And we'll be hoping to break into the top 10 on those boots. Oh, Oscar thinks the Lord's going to win. All right, he's got a little bit of time to make up. He's only got 7 laps to do it. We'll check in with him in a couple of laps, see if he's gotten any closer, but... I'm not be so sure. We'll sit with JLX. He's the only one that I can see, other than the letter P, but he's the only one I can see that might be able to make a bit of a move. Oh, he'll catch up a little bit, but I don't think he's making the pass. We'll get that rear wing open. And catching at an absolute rate of knots. No, Oscar, no. Just no. Yeah, he needs to make up a little bit of time. Only 6 laps to go. A second a lap. Sit. All right, we do have a bit of a challenge up ahead. Jazztad, does he want to get involved? Lockie does have a penalty. Of course, penalties can be argued in the stewards room, so he'd love to do it on track. Let's get on board with him. Apollo Pepsi picks up a penalty, so they are racking them up. How many pens have we got? 3, 6, 12, 15, 18, 24, 30, 33, 36 seconds of penalties. That's actually not too bad. This place usually gives you considerably more than that. So Cam has managed to get right up, tucked up behind Tyler at his full position. Tyler's going to want to stay within 3 seconds of Simo ahead of him. I reckon Cam might want to try as well, but unfortunately doesn't get a fantastic exit there out of Tosa. And will now need to work his way back to within a second, just hovering 9.5 tenths. Sheldon picking up another pen. So most definitely coming. Jaztan, what's he going to do? Is he going to try and have a crack at Lockie ahead of him? 5 laps to go. Or does he just sit behind and let that penalty of Lockie's play its part? Who knows? 5 to go at the end of this one. Cam's managed to stay within the second of Tyler. We'll get on board with Cam. Will he open up? Yeah, just loses out a little bit there and then comes home like an absolute steam train down the straight. Look at that delta just drop from 9.5 to, wow, 4.5, half a second catching up there. So JLX might be on those so-called terrorist wings that we were speaking about before. The Bin Laden wing set. Who knows? But for now, Aiden, very comfortable out ahead. Just going about his business. Lockie in P2 probably just manages to hold on to his podium. Only just. And Mahavir will be trying to get within 3 seconds, which I think he just is now. So Mahavir looking for a bit of a podium himself. It's down to 2.1. We said it was, what was it? 3.5 seconds 5 laps ago. It's 2.5 now, so nowhere near enough done by Lord Mahavir. I'm sure he himself would have thought that it was in the bag. Boy exudes confidence. Unfortunately, the ambition and reality a little bit far apart from Mahavir, but managed to done well, starting from very near the back of the grid. How's Cam doing? Still can't make any inroads there. So Cam must be running those terrorist wings because he cannot get anywhere near these guys through the corners. But steam trains it on the straights, as we can see once again, as he makes his way down to, well, now into the Alta Chicane. No, that was through Aqua Minerale, now making his way to the Alta Chicane. So not quite Mahavir now, 1.5 seconds. And we've got another yellow flag. Who we got? It's at the rear there. It is letter P again, maybe. Oh, we're going green again, so it doesn't matter. So the podium looks on here for Mahavir with Lockie's pen. Jazz is cruising. Very composed race from Jazz tonight. Hasn't got involved in anything. Just sat in there. And looking like a very respectable finish for the young fella. Who knows, he could be old. Don't know who he is. I don't even know if I'm saying his name right. 2 laps to go at the end of this one. Is Jazz going to try and take it out of the hands of the stewards? As we have another yellow flag. It is the Sauber there of someone. Is it Apollo Pepsi that's gone around? Who knows? I ain't going to it. Don't matter. I'm as colourblind as they come. Can't see Poopy. Logan with another pen. And on lap 30, Jazz is going to look... Well, he's going to have to make a move sooner or later because Lord Mahavir is coming. And he's coming at a rate of knots. Only 1.1 seconds now, so we're going to have a bit of a battle for P2 and 3, I think. Lockie out of the equation with his penalty. So Jazz on the penultimate lap now. Lord Mahavir still 1.7 seconds behind. Not anything going on. I think we've got Verks. We'll just go and have a chat or a bit of a look-see at Verks as he tries to make the move on Bot, the 8-lap-old mediums against the 19-lap-old hards. On the exit there, Bot tries to break the toe, but unfortunately DRS is going to have a lot more to say about it than what the toe is, I believe, as there he goes, Verks makes the pass nice and easy. And as we say that, Mahavir is now, well, was within a second. And Jazz is, well, was within a tenth. As Logan might have gone a little bit of spinneroo, maybe. Is that what the yellow flag's all about? Who knows? But Lockie just holding him off. Maybe he's confident that he can get rid of that pen. As we start the final lap, 8 and 3.5 seconds ahead. It's all in his hands as to whether he's going to win it or not. Lockie looking to try and cross the line in P2, but I think Jazz is going to have something to say about it. Not there, couldn't get it done under DRS, so maybe he'll just need to tuck in here. Or is Lockie just going to try and hold them up for his teammate Tyler to try and catch up a little bit more? Because with those penalties, it might be another position, who knows? But Lockie just holding them off. Jaztan in P3. Mahavir's going to look to try and make a little bit of a lunge on the final lap as they make their way into Aqua Minerale. And this is where the battle is, guys. It is for the net P2, P3. I think Lockie's out of the equation with the pen. As our leader makes his way into the last couple of turns, Aiden is raiding, getting that arse end, slipping out a little bit through Ravazza 2. And it is Aiden is raiding, crossing the line. P1 takes the win. Lockie will finish in second across the line, but it will drop him down to P4 as Jazz, with a very composed race, puts himself into P2. Mahavir from the back of the grid up into P3 and onto the podium. We've spoken about Lockie in P4, Simo in P5, Tyler in P6. Cam, a very respectable P7, Cashmash in 8th, Bags in 9th, Apollo Pepsi in 10th. No, Polo Pepsi in 11th as KLX gets himself up into the top 10 with that not ideal two-stop strategy, which was brought about by the safety car, thanks to Toddy going boom. As BCP gives a little bit of advice. A little bit of parental advice might be coming as well from BCP. To Bags. We would have lost the plot a little bit. As Lil Sheldon now makes his way up to the line, but manages to finish in P15, maybe 16. And there it is, 15th it is for the letter P. That was a little bit of fun. Toddy providing the entertainment through qualifying. And then 10 laps in decides he wants to go Kabomskis. And Aiden will pick up the trophy. P1. And the spraying of the invisible champagne with particles off. As the Visa Cash App Racing Bulls pick up P1, an Alpine podium 2 and 3. Nice chunk of points for them. with our driver of the day. Oh, yeah, was communicating. So Mahavir, our driver of the day. Fastest lap goes to KLX. Aiden, our race winner. Lord Mahavir with obviously the most overtakes. And Aiden being our cleanest driver. As we just go, just in case we don't have Racing League tools running from any of the drivers. Mad Dog finishing a lap behind. I think that was his AI, if I'm not mistaken. And that is us. Let me head into here. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that, because I certainly did. A little bit of fun for round one. I'm not going to do interviews tonight because I can't be bothered. Sorry. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that as much as I did tonight. Thank you to you guys watching and all the robots that were watching as well. I really can't believe there were 60 people in here, so there's going to be a little bit of investigation into that. If there were, I do thank you for tuning in, guys. It has been Slammer here, bringing you the first round of Season 10. Make sure you tune in tomorrow night for our Tier 2 lads. Thank you all for tuning in, and we'll catch you tomorrow. Have a very good night, and good night.